Good afternoon everyone and welcome to the coffee company sponsored by Stowe's Window Cleaning as always. It's been a decently long day so far. It's very quiet around the coffee studio today because it is half term up in London, so it's been a very quiet day. We might get some guests throughout the day, you never know. We never know if anyone's going to turn up. You never know who's going to turn up through any door. But either way, we're doing alright. Hopefully everyone who is watching this back or is watching in the chat is having a good day. And we've just got our first comment into the chat. Deja vu. I'm sure I was here earlier talking about a non-coffee type subject. I'll make a cuppa. Absolutely, Anthony. Lovely to see you on my channel as always, sir. Make your cuppa, sit in your chair, put your feet up, and let's relax to the conversation. It's going to be a great 2 hours. Today, we're actually going to focus on a new method of coffee extraction this afternoon. We are, as you have seen in the title, going to focus on Chemex type brewing. Chemex is a wonderful way of brewing coffee. You remove all of the oils of the coffee and you get a light-bodied, very fruity cup of coffee. Very, very tasty. Very, very good. And this is going to be one of the coffees I'm going to be showing the guys down at the synagogue in the weekend. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And yeah, we're just preparing. We are preparing. Afternoon Ben, afternoon all. Lovely to see you, Carter Man. Thank you for joining the stream as always. It's going to be a decent stream today. Hopefully you are doing well as Anthony. How are you two? Well, there's someone else in the chat. I don't know who it is, but there are 3 people in the chat enjoying this new music I put on today, which is from the same people that use my usual music, which is very, 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 very nice. Great to learn. I found your last tutorial very informative and interesting. Doesn't have to be so much of a tutorial because Chemex and V60 are very similar. It's just the material of the glass, and more importantly, it's the material of the filter they use. That is the difference between Chemex and V60, but they have completely different flavours, even if you use the same recipes. We've already tried one this morning. We're just trying to dial it in, just so I have a bit more of an idea of when people have a Chemex at home. Trying to so something you might want to know is Chemex was invented in Massachusetts, so this was invented in America, which is lovely to see, in 1941, because it says that on the box, since 1941. So this is an American coffee method that is now more and more relevant to today's society. Who would have thought that in 1941 when they invented the Chemex, that it would be now one of the most drunk brew methods today. A bit more of my beaner. But yeah, you can drink Chemex cold as well. Because of the removal of the oils, Chemex coffee preserves for a really, really long time. And because of the glass it uses, you don't have to put this in the dishwasher because of the type of glass they use. All you've got to do is wash it out with some cold water, and they're good to go. But yeah. So it's a very lovely method. So, how is everyone today? Is everyone good? Cartman says he's good. Anthony's just been food shopping, so just putting that away with you in the background, but that cuppa is on its way. Let's go. Let's go. TV's turning off. No, it's not. We do actually have a biscuit of the day as well. Oh, Nifa is on her way. Let's go. Good stuff. Today's biscuit of the day, the biscuit du jour, as Kuva calls it, is one of my favourites. Half coated, half milk chocolate cookies. The best. The best. The best around. By Fox's. Can't beat Fox's biscuits, in my opinion. They are so good. Solid. But yeah, we're gonna wait for a few more people to get into the chat before we start doing our Chemex demonstration. But it's going to be fun. We're going to use a different coffee today, I think, because we've been doing a lot of the Valentine's Day blend. What's it called today? I'm a bit brain foggy, but we're going to survive. We survived the onslaught of the Tottenham Tantrum gold earlier, which was a ton of fun. I struggled a bit, I'm not going to lie. I definitely struggled this morning, especially being on my own and having to find stuff to talk about, and there not being much to talk about because of everyone's just down at the moment. So finding something to talk about on this morning's show was very difficult, but we got through it. We flew solo like Jason Derulo, and we have survived to fight another day in true Kaufman fashion. Never give up, never surrender, like they say in Galaxy Quest. Hopefully Nifa got her coffee, Anthony. I'm worried about it. I want Nifa to get her coffee so she can try it. It's very possible I might do something a bit interesting today. Even though it's probably a bad idea. I might take apart my EK43 and clean it, because it does need a clean. what to do. Hi, Eleanor. A big thank you to you. I got my coffee. Thank you so kindly sent. Lovely to see you got it, Nifa. We were just talking about it. Speak of the lady. We got it. We're all done. You done well earlier on the football solo, and good Brian came on to help. Yeah, I was texting him. Brian. Yes, Neva, got the coffee today and it hurts. I'm sure she'll say more when she tried it. It's the perfect time. It's the coffee afternoon. It is the time. You got in before me at Neva. Lol. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Fastest gun in the East. Used to be me once upon a time, fastest gun in the East. I'm not that fast anymore. I'm much more of the marksman. I'm the sage. I sit, I do one shot, and I hit the target. It's more my style now. I don't like making hundreds of copies anymore. I want it to be meaningful. Before we start. I'm just setting up my coffee maker. I will try the coffee soon. Misplaced the coffee maker and spent ages trying to find it. Got it now. Whenever you want something, it always goes missing, doesn't it? That's such a fact of life. Another 5 minutes to see if anyone else is joining. Let's see what this looks like on there. Because it is a much big... Oh god, that doesn't work, does it? So we're actually going to make this... Because this is a show all about Chemex, we are going to make it bigger. Perfect. Grey day, unfortunately. How windy is it by you guys? It's been very windy here. My poor Christmas tree, which is still alive, amazingly, was blown out of its pot twice, so I'm slightly worried about it. It's still living, I think, possibly, but I don't think it's got much left in it, to be honest. It's still growing, which is crazy really, because it doesn't have any roots. I like this camera angle actually. I like it. Very informative. Right. Same brewing ratio as V60. 15 grams of water to half a litre to 250 grams of water. We're going to use 30 grams of coffee, so we need half a litre of water. Starting now, I'm on the south coast, so it'll get worse later. Prediction of 38 miles per hour, wind and rain, yep. Everyone keep safe. We're going to go for 92 degrees of water. Degrees of water. Half a litre of coffee goes into the Chemex for the 30 grams we're going for. And we're using our Balla Booster today, which should be lovely. Any news on Kuva's whereabouts? No, I have not seen him at all. I have no idea where he is. I hope he's alright. He's not answered any of my text messages. I called him, he didn't answer the phone. I hope he's alright. see you, Steve Cartwright. It's lovely to see you in stream. So Chemex uses these box filters, which are fairly reasonable to get. So they come in a box, fold it into a cone, very easy. You can see I've done this before. Just like in the V60, you wet the filter. Firstly, to heat up the Chemex, because we don't want hot coffee going into a cold container, because that will ruin the temperature of the coffee. Put our coffee in, 30 grams of coffee. See this right? Yeah. Double the amount of coffee, water to coffee. Swish it round, make sure all that coffee's covered in water. I'm going to do 45 seconds blooming. Dump the water in. Half a litre of water, 500 grams of water. does. I'm slightly dozy. Next time I do this, I'm going to try and do it slightly coarser, because we're going to get 4.5 minute brew. I'd like it to be closer to 3 minutes. Less body than a V60 because of the paper we use. I'm wondering how Neva is getting on trying her out. Coffee maker, your inspiration bench is back at it. Good stuff. Everyone's got the power to do anything they want, they just need the push. We'll let this cool down slightly. Smells good. Smells very tasty. Delicious. How's the coffee shop music today, Anthony? Are you liking this one? It's alright, it's only 45 minutes long, unfortunately, so we have to go back to our traditional one afterwards. Which is why I've got both in chat, in the description today. But we're giving this one a go. It's not bad, I think. If only if it was longer. Slightly smaller. Not bad at all. Just made the coffee. Is it better with cream or milk? Try it with both. Try it black and try it with milk. Try it with cream or try it with milk. You can try it with anything. Try a sip of each. Pour a tiny bit in. Try it. Wash the cup. And try it with the other one. Or just get 2 cups. See what one you prefer. I would say milk. I'll try it black firstly though. Try it black. It's good black. But it is already really creamy, so if you do want milk, if you do want something to sweeten it, I would put milk. Because it's very creamy at the moment already. See what you prefer. It's the idea with coffee, isn't it? Try new things. Still a tiny bit over extracted. Yeah, much coarser. Maybe an 11.5, maybe even. I've opted for cream. Oh my god, it's delicious. Thank you so much. I put a lot of love into that coffee. You have to give Anthony a sample soon. The coffee watch along. That's very smooth. Lovely body. Good stuff that you like, Anifa. No more instant. Let's go! R.I.P. instant coffee. But it's the stuff. It's the difference between real coffee and fake coffee. Music's so lovely. I like this one. It's a shame it's only 45 minutes long. Good stuff. You've got a convert there, Ben. I look forward to trying some of Neefas out. Yes! Give me a shout. Give me a shout. That's so clean. So clean. Those fruity notes are starting to come in. Will I be able to pay by cheque? I'd prefer to send you a link and you either pay by Zettel, or if I sort out my bleeding website, you can do by credit card. But Neve, you're so old school. What's a cheque? I don't take cheque because my bank is all the way in bank, so I'd have to go all the way up to bank to cash it, so it'd be a bit of a problem for me. There are no RBS branches by me anymore, so I would prefer it if you paid by card. Or if you want to pay by cash, that's absolutely fine. Cash is fine, but I do slightly prefer card because I can just send you the payment link and you can go straight in my till, straight in the account. I'm seeing this. Can you cash a cheque online? Yeah, I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one. It's so clean. Tomorrow's a big day. I'm getting my guitar restrung, and I've got to prepare for the shul service. Tone, you know my situation. Oh God. I mean, I'd be willing to do a check, Nifa. I don't know how I'd cash it. I've got no idea how I would cash it. I haven't seen a check in years. I could send my mother into bank. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Mother, cash this check. And she'd be like, oh, I've got a job. If only I knew how to... I need to learn how to clip these streams. I've got to call in a favour for my good friend, Mr. Brian Dager. He said I should do it. If I give Mr. Brian Ireland a call up on Tottenham on tour, how to clip stream, so I could then take a segment of my stream and then put it in my Discord channel. So I'd love to post that for everyone in the Discord channel, so everyone can see what I did. So you can literally see what I did on stream, and you have all the settings available. And speaking of Discord, I'm going to post it in the... I'll send cash in that case. Not a problem, Nifa. If you should wish to join my Discord server, it is open. It is there for the community at large. My Discord server is a really lovely place to be. It's a really nice chill place. that everyone can go and just chill out and talk about coffee, or just be nice to each other, hopefully. It's going to be a very strict server though. The moment someone starts being toxic, they're hooked. It's a warning to everyone on the Discord channel. We don't like toxicity in my community, especially when some of the people on that server are my actual customers IRL, and I don't want to frighten them. So, Cartman's saying he joined this morning. I did, I saw you, I waved to you. So thank you for joining, Cartman. Enjoy your stay in the coffee community as one of the coffee beans, as I'm calling you lot. It's going to be a really pleasant place. I'm still working it out, how to get people to join in via the talk show. It'll be a thing eventually. I'll have to get some guests lined up. I'd like to get some coffee guests to talk about coffee and all that nonsense. Oh, spill. One more half a cup of this, because I do not want to be... You did, I know I did. Yeah, it's a good coffee. I'm going to pour the rest of it, into my handy bottle. See what it tastes like tomorrow. Interesting, it smells fermented. Probably because it is fermented now. All get dipped in tomorrow though, so I won't just try it a bit. Waste what? Not want that. Getting soon to the weekend, guys. The weekend is so close. It's almost here. Although my weekend is almost certainly be taken away from me because of Tottenham and my activeness in my local community. Might even start thinking of taking Monday off. Might be an idea. Probably not, because I'm taking, what is that? I am 14 days away from my first break of the year. Speaking of biscuits, I actually... Got to have the biscuit of the day. Best biscuit in the world, probably. Possibly. Jason Bell is in the building. Lovely to see you, sir. Hopefully you are doing well. Neither what biscuit or cake are you having? Ben's Valentine's coffee blend. Ooh, that is the question. What is your biscuit du jour? It's been a long week. It's been a really long week. Fox's half-coated milk chocolate cookies. Delicious. So good. So good. So good. That is an unbelievable biscuit. Coover is a wizard, arisen. Coover is alive. That is brilliant. Good to know. Good to know. So sorry, Ben. Had a sleepless night and completely passed out about 9 AM and slept through till 2 PM. You're a star on two channels, my friend. Happy to do it. Happy to do it. I rode the storm. I definitely did it. Yeah. I feel slightly proud of myself that I was able to power through. The show must go on. In the words of Freddie Mercury, the show must go on. We're getting there. Absolutely getting there. No problem, Cuba. Big up yourself. Everyone's got to take care of themselves. That's why I'm here as the backup. Anthony Gray. Recently I've been having OT biscuits made mostly out of oats so I can pretend they're healthy. That's a good way to think about it. These are very OT, so these are healthy. For all those that have not tried them. The king of biscuits, in my opinion. It even says fabulous on them. Fabulous. Fabulous. I'm putting it fabulous. They are supreme. I think they are my number one. I'm starting to think they're my number one. And I think I'm gonna go, yeah. So good. So good. Bum, bum, bum. You feel good after having one of those. Get James Brown in here, because I feel good. They do look good. They're so good. I savoured the coffee on its own. I think I might have another coffee. Maybe some lemon drizzle. Ooh. I feel like lemon drizzle would clash with the Valentine's Day blue. That's a fantastic. Love lemon drizzle. Ben, that is one serious biscuit. My mouth didn't just water, it turned into a river. Yes, it did. They are supreme. If they were a Dalek, it would be the supreme Dalek. Jason Bell, those do look good. And we know biscuit packaging would never lie. It never does. If it says new improved recipe, it probably is. Actually, I'm going to leave the door open. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. A bit of air. Bit of recirculation of air. It's not bad. I think they are my number one biscuit. so good. I'm picking my teeth to get more of the bloody biscuit. It's so good. I'm just going to eat them all before everyone else turns up and eats my biscuits. I'm going to go for a whole packet of them. But for all those who might watch the stream, half chocolate chip cookie, that one not so much. That's a bit of a disappointing one, like an OT chocolate cookie. Half of it coated. Needs to keep on doing this stream. I want a Fox's Biscuits sponsorship. Not that I will ever get one, but I'd love to be sponsored by Fox's Biscuits. Throw on some Barry White and give us another peat of that sweet, sweet biscuit packet action. Oh yeah. I wish I could. I do love a bit of Barry White. That's some good music. Speaking of music, one of my favourite guitarists, Joe Bonamassa, is actually at the Royal Albert Hall on the 5th and the 6th of May. I might go. Sounds like a good time. Right, Joe Bonamassa, he's bloody good, he is, that man. Great guitar collection. 400 and counting. Need to see, do Sainsbury's in Loughton do those big tubs of water? Groceries. Start shopping. Need the giant tankard of water. Where is it? Preferably something with not too many minerals. Just don't want to ruin the coffee. And we're going to need some sparkling water as well for palate cleanse. Could even go as far to say we need ice as well for them. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, proper question. Since I don't have a machine to make a steamy, frothy milk at home, is there a way to spoof something like a cappuccino? Yes, very easily. We can actually do that in, we can do that right here, right now. So what you need to do that, it'll be good for everyone actually. Very good question. What you need is a French press. Obviously, I've seen Cooper and Dermot on the football chat. Nice to put face to name. Yeah, you need a French press. This is the best way of doing it at home without a machine. Unless you get one of those Bellman espresso makers, but this is the easiest thing to get. You can get these quite easily on Amazon with, yeah. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make the coffee, which we're just going to make the coffee just for the sake of making the coffee. Now we just need to get some milk hot, which you can use either a microwave, you can use a saucepan, just as long as you can get some milk hot. I'm going to use my steam one, but I'm not going to put any froth in. Just make sure it's nice and clean. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our hot milk in the French press. You can see there's no froth to this milk, absolutely none. No froth. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the plunger of the French press and we're going to pump air into the milk. Once we've got that, you've got aerated milk. That's now, need to go a bit more. That's now doubled in size. We're going to go a tiny bit more. See that? That is doubled in size. So now all we need to do is we need to combine the froth and the milk. Just like I usually do with a just combine, spin it. Very carefully though. You don't want to knock your air out of your milk. Then we're going to use a jug because it's what's to hand for me. Look how frothy that milk is. Possibly too frothy. Then mix it around again. That is milk fit for a king. And just for the sake of showing off, like that. You can even do latte art with it. Perfect cappuccino. All you need is a French press. It's really simple. You can do it with anything. You can make it as frothy as you want. All you need is a separate French press. I wouldn't use one you've used to make coffee because you're going to get coffee grounds in it, and that might be a bit, you don't want really coffee grounds in your, but that's the best way. So that's the way I do it. If I'm ever on holiday without a milk machine, this is what I've used. That's what I use. On this morning's Tottenham, it was possibly replayed with. It would show it on the screen. Maybe something to do with length of the stream, but I'm guessing. Or never would have thought. Yeah, I think the comments in the chat only come up when you highlight them and show them. I can't show every comment, so it's tricky. You might be right, mate. Too frothy. Make a macchiato. Oh right, my dad used to work there. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah. We talked about that. That is how you make a cappuccino without a milk steamer. Zoom it in. That is how you do it. You can see that? Perfect. Perfect. Lovely to see you, Mr. Arundub. Welcome back to the chat. Take a seat, relax, and enjoy the chat. So, did I do a decent job? Does that anyone else wants to use the French press? Make a macchiato. Well, that is the thickness of a macchiato, because remember, in Italy you get a spoon. In Italy, a macchiato, you don't pour it, you use a spoon. You have super thick milk. So actually, that is for a thickness of a macchiato. Great stuff, Ben. I've grown immeasurably with knowledge of gods. Yep. I'm imparting knowledge onto everyone. Now the sun is shining. I'm probably going to have to move my camera in a minute because they're going to brighten my screen. So, Nifa, you can always watch back. That is how you make a cappuccino at home. You can use any coffee you want. Looks delicious, very artistic too, yeah. It's just so you can get barista, well, I hate the word barista quality because a lot of baristas are terrible. You can get coffee shop quality coffee at home very easily. You do not need an expensive machine. You do not need to buy a Lamotoko. You do not need to buy an expensive grinder. All you need is to follow a few simple steps, and then you can do it. You can even do that if you really wanted to. You could do it with an espresso machine or K-cups or whatever. As long as you've got espresso quality coffee, like thick coffee, you can even use mocha, use anything. As long as you've got coffee, a French press, and hot milk, you can do anything. You can make any cappuccino you want. You can do latte art. Superb. I'll drink that. I have drunk that multiple times. Whenever I go to Cornwall, I usually have a French press and hot milk. That's what I've got. Now that I've got a Bellman espresso maker, I don't really need that so much, but I like it anyway. Very nice, Ben. I forgot about the French press. We'll have to invest in one. You can get them very cheaply on Amazon. Not that I want people to spend money on Amazon, but it's just the easiest way. Use your local coffee shop if they're selling Bodum. And this is the one that I use. It's a different colour for the one I use. Oh shit. I can't post that. If you are in, actually no, I just put it in the Discord chat. This is why I have a Discord. Put it in. But it's in the Discord chat. They are 62% off on Amazon at the moment. They're £30 down from £72. They are really cheap at the moment. Really, really cheap. And they're brilliant as well. They're brilliant for home. Very not, yeah. Is it true, freezing beans? Freezing, not so much. I would say you can, if you've got ground coffee and you've opened it, you can put it in the fridge. I don't like doing that because I like to use my coffee as soon as it's ground, because you've only really got a couple of weeks from when it's ground. Next question, Ben. Very thin shavings of real chocolate or sprinkle of chocolate powder, or both abominations? I prefer shavings of chocolate because it adds a bit more flavour, whereas powder can make it a bit bitter. I feel like most chocolate powder is really, it makes you get all the flavour on the top of it, off the top of the coffee, and it doesn't sink. Whereas if you put real shavings, some of them sink to the bottom of the coffee and you can have a bit more chocolatey flavour throughout the cup. Hello from newcomers, Gillian and Sue. Hi Nifa. Lovely to see you, Gillian and Sue. Welcome to the coffee company. Take a seat, grab yourself your favourite beverage and enjoy the show. Lovely to see you in here. Hopefully you're all doing well. How are you this afternoon? And it's lovely to see Nifa is the biggest supporter of the channel and she's getting everyone's excited about coffee. Big up Nifa. Everyone's got to give her a round of applause to Nifa. Love Nifa. She's brilliant. Aaron is saying I'm partial to thick Italian hot chocolate with a shot of espresso. I make it using potato starch, thickens it up. Delish. Mr. Dermot is in the building saying, big up Benny boy, you are a legend brother. Equally so, my friend, equally so. I am only as good as my last coffee. I try and do my best, and I try and do what is good for everyone. Trying to unite the world one coffee at a time. That's my idea. And he's saying, big up my Irish brother Aaron, and big up my Tottenham Tantrum Gold brother. Lovely. Potato starch, I've never thought that, but I suppose cotton fire does the same job in a little coffee, and I do that all the time for gravy. Yeah. Hello Ben and all my fellow coffee drinkers. Mr. Catman Jess is in the building. Big up Catman Jess. Lovely to see you, sir. Hopefully you're doing well. All the way from Canada. The sun is shining and everyone's in the chat having a good time. Lovely to see you, Catman Jess. Hopefully you're having a good morning. Because it is only morning for you. Big up to mate, we're all here for the chill. Yeah, that's why everyone's here. This is the point of this channel. There's so much animosity in the world between everyone. Even within this brotherhood of our community that we've forged recently. We need to get out the fire. We need to stop being horrible to each other. We're all human beings at the end of the day. We're all flawed. We all make mistakes. We need to get past our mistakes, and we need to do well, and we need to help each other out. Uniting the world. Done and done. We love Nifa. Just back from a long dog walk. Drinking tea. Lovely. Good stuff. Probably works too. I got the recipe on YouTube. Potato starch, ironically, I can only get in an Asian market. It's not used in Ireland. Yeah, it's very difficult. Catman just slipped on the ice this morning. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. I hope you're being better. Other than that, I'm doing great, Ben. That's good stuff. Gillian and Sue, are you venue swimmers? Swim. Or are you someone Nifa chats to on the bus? Ooh. Interesting combos. So that's now. You can still see it on camera, but line dancing with Nifa, the dancing queen. Sue used to early morning swim at the venue, pre-COVID. Perhaps you know each other. Potato starch is not available in Ireland. So strange how things work out like that. It's like Saudis who genuinely buy imported sand. It's crazy, isn't it? When you've got to... It's crazy. So the good thing about this now is, now that Neetha's in the chat, Neetha's still here. Hi Gillian, nice to see you in the chat. Everyone's speaking to each other, that's great stuff. Oh, Becky's on the warpath. Becky's up on another holiday, I think. Becky likes to go on holiday. Always good to see Becky. But now, all the people that are friends with Neetha can now go to Neetha's place and try some of my coffee. It's going to be great stuff. Neetha's got a big selection of friends, so Neetha's going to be showing her skills in the coffee world. It's going to be great stuff. It's called Marketing 101. You can make the centre of the world when it comes to coffee. I keep on forgetting to do this. Now I know your full name, Neetha. Good stuff. All knowing, all wanting to know each other. Perhaps Becky likes to go on holiday with Sally. I wouldn't know. I don't know when. Becky usually goes to Malta, from what I know. She did go to Dubai recently, though, from what I saw on her Instagram. And yes, I am friends with most of my customers. So yeah, we all follow each other. And speaking of Instagram, thanks Juliet Woodward, I'm one of the venue swimming legends, just waiting for my statue outside. Line dancing, I learnt the electric slide years ago. Now too many steps for my brain. Yep, I can't do that. I can't do that. For all those that would wish to join, professional streamer Ben Kaufman, the coffee company, we're going to put our Instagram in the chat, which should come up in a minute when Nightbot gets its act together. For anyone that should want to look at my Instagram page, it is in the chat. Please follow the Instagram. It's a good way to know if we're live. And it's also a good way to see just the stuff we're getting up to. And if you're coming to my shop, it's really the only place where you get announcements whether I'm open or not, because I'm still not too good with Google in terms of changing that and telling people I'm. But most of my customers are just like walk-ins, so they don't even look at Google to see if I'm open. They usually just go, and if I'm open, I'm open. If I'm closed, I'm closed. So yeah, my Instagram is the best place to see if I'm open and just all information about the coffee company. It's a good place to be. I'm starting to get a bit warm. The sun is on my back and it's schwitzing, as we say in my culture. It is warm. It is very warm. But the sun looks nice in the background, so that's all that matters. Luckily, it's not making my beard look so ginger. The sun is shining. It's stopped being windy. But we're having a good time. Oh, Coover is saying something. Always nice to see your name too. I never work out where I know everyone from, as we tend to swarm around YouTube in a large group, backing each other's channels, and everyone seems like family. Yeah. It's a good thing about this community. I'm trying to harness that family element and then build on it. Family element is always something I love to see. All the good folks. All we need to do is to get the talk show up and running to see if it works. Which we will do soon, I think. I'm looking at finding some guests. But yeah, that was Chemex this morning, guys. If anyone would like to hear more about Chemex, I will be posting some. I will be posting recipes in the Discord server. Things you can do for a big Chemex, a small Chemex, on the recipes tab. So if someone does purchase a Chemex, you can look at the recipes, and you have somewhat of an idea of what you can do, including like the coarseness of the coffee and so on. Learned so much today about coffee made, some frothy milk. Now my second cup. Usually just have one cup. Yeah, it works, right? Does it work? Are you happy with it? That's all that matters, really. Bit of texture. A bit of texture is always nice. It's rather warm today. What is the temperature currently? Cat manager, so I'm a happy tree hugger at home. I follow the warming vibes. Yeah, I don't like bad vibes. There's too many bad vibes going about at the moment. I don't want to see that anywhere. Hopefully that, what's it called? Aren't all cat lovers hippie tree huggers? Uncle Coo. Well, not some of them, apparently. No idea of the temperature outside, Ben, but the temperature in your shop's set to chill. Yeah, definitely is. Except it is very warm in here currently. It is warm. No idea, yeah. I'd never argue with a man with a cat picture in their profile unless it's Kurt Zima. Good stuff. I'd love to be showing the video of the Titanic with the cat in it, because for me that's the funniest video I've seen in a while. But of course I can't. Copyright and all that. Do love that video. It's one of the best videos I've seen in a while. When I first saw that I was just like, yes. Yes. Need to write my checklist. I think I've got everything sorted. I just need to execute the plan. Execute Order 66. My favourite cat video on YouTube, Stalking Cat, Jaws theme song, always makes me laugh. I'm going to have to check that out after the stream. I do like a cat vid. I'm not a cat guy, I do like cats. Cats are not my favourite, but I do like a nice cat. Cats are really cute. All cats are great. We're due 100-mile-an-hour stores here tomorrow. Is that one that's blown over from Latin Ireland? Probably. Apparently it's going to be a very strong one. Oh God, I didn't rewind it all the way. Rewind it back. I can't not have my fireplace. I'm going to have to figure out soon, because soon it's going to be too warm to have a fireplace in the shop. I'm going to have to do something like get some sea foam. Yep, 2 storms, Dudley and Eunice, I think they're named. Enjoy our bad weather, brother. Yeah, it's a problem. I don't think we'll really get them up here in London. I think we get Storm Eunice up. We'll get the tail end of it up in London. Maybe it'll bring some snow. Who knows? Probably not, but someone can hope. I do like snow. And speaking of snow, I need to visit Snow and Rock this weekend. Hopefully I can get there. Football starts at 7 o'clock, I believe it is, isn't it? It's at 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock, possibly. No, I want to talk about that because it's awful. Oh no, Becky's not going on holiday. Becky's back. Interesting. Why she got a suitcase? Stay safe with those wind snows if you get that tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to get it tomorrow, Catman. We just need, everyone needs to keep safe. Stay indoors. Cup of coffee, cup of tea. Wait for it all to blow over. 5:30 kick-off, so I might have time to go to Covent Garden on Saturday. I love snow, that's why I want to move to Hokkaido. But daughter's mum loves warm weather, so we're discussing it, but I cannot convince her. Yeah, Hokkaido's beautiful. I mean, my favourite series in the last year was James May, Our Man in Japan. I loved that series. That series was so good. I really loved that episode when he was in Hokkaido. That was just beautiful. Beautiful. It's definitely somewhere on the list. But obviously, if I go to Japan next year, I won't be able to do the entire country. That was a brilliant TV series, Our Man in Japan. I really loved it. James May's hilarious. James May in Japan. There's not much better things really, is there? That was a great series. I really enjoyed it. We could export you a ton of Gary Dohertys. Yep. And he's saying, no, there can only be one Gary Doherty. Yep, there can only be one Gary Doherty. Yeah, that James May show was brilliant. Loved when he ate. Yeah, that was so brilliant. It's like, why didn't he want to take a picture of my lunch? That's brilliant. It's brilliant. That was a great series. I really like that series. I love the episode with the trains. The trains were cool. The train jingle guy. It was so good. It seems that's the two words of the show. So good. I've said that a lot this episode of the Coffee Company. Derek Hutchinson, good afternoon, Ben. Great job this morning. Thank you so much, sir. It was a difficult one, but we got through it. We got through it. Remember the maid bar? That was a bit odd. Yeah, it was. And even like James May was like, no, this is not right. The guy Yujiro on that show, he was brilliant. Absolutely, he should be a star, that guy. Amazon should do a show about Yujiro, because he was fantastic. He was crazy. Yujiro was brilliant. I'm surprised those haven't become a thing in the UK, the maid bars. I bet it is a thing. I bet there is a maid bar in the UK. Hold up. Japanese maid bar cafe, London. There is one. There is one. Where is it? I don't know where it is. This is just bizarre. It's bizarre. Japan is so odd and quirky and eccentric. It's brilliant. They haven't lost any of their culture, and that is fantastic. It's so funny. Maiden Cafe. It's crazy. It's crazy. You sort of want to go to one just for the sake of it, just so you can say you've been to one, but it just feels slightly wrong. It's almost like you almost want to go to a Twice concert, saying that Twice are on their world tour now. They were in Los Angeles. Saw a lot of that on Instagram. You sort of want to go to a K-pop gig, just so you can actually say, I have been to a K-pop gig. I've been to a K-pop show. I understand what this is about. I've been there. Because K-pop is such a global export now. It's now a machine. So it's definitely on the bucket list to go to a K-pop gig. It's on the bucket list. I would happily go to a Twice concert. If Twice are coming to the UK, I wonder what the tickets would cost. Let's have a look at this. I think it's only North America. It's LA and like the Atlanta, the Georgia area, some other places. Myself and my son are really fond of Japan too. Amazing history and unique culture. Aaron is now saying, I never went to one in Tokyo, but if you walk out of Akihabara station in Tokyo, there is a kawaii maid dressed in Lolita fashion. It freaks me out and creeps me out. Yeah, it is. It's slightly creepy. It's just it's a culture shock. On the list to go there. Absolutely on the list to go to Japan. Next year. So I say every day that next year we'll be millionaires. Would you guys go to a K-pop gig? If you had, would you go to one just for the sake of going to one, just to see what it was about? Because I'm like, especially I would happily go to a J-pop or a K-pop gig. I would happily go. I bet that'd be crazy. I bet that'd be a great day out. I remember when BTS performed here like 3 years ago. I don't know where it was. I think it was either at the O2 or it was at Wembley. It might have been at Wembley. It was so busy. There were traffic jams on the M25. That's how busy it was. That is how busy it was. That is the power of K-pop. It is a global phenomenon. It is now a phenomenon. And it's big up to them. They're changing the world. They are now really influencing culture. So it's crazy, really. Some of the songs are great. Fun fact, I heard on QI, all geishas were men. Apparently so. I might go just to see the atmosphere. I bet it's incredible. I bet it's so lovely. I bet it's so nice, and I bet all the people there are, like, that go are really lovely. They're all so supportive of those groups and the idols in those bands or groups. Again, yeah, I'd like to see one. It's definitely on the bucket list. I probably look like a total weirdo, but I love baby metal, Ben. It's an intriguing fusion of J-pop and metal. Well, yeah, I love baby metal. They were great. I'd never go to a concert because I'm 50 years old and I don't want to be on the register. Yeah, that might be a problem. Wow, didn't know that. The only Gesher knowledge I know is from Sada Abe, or movie. It's a true story apparently about story about the memoirs of a geisha. I have a crush on a woman wearing a kimono. They are beautiful. They are beautiful costumes. They're great. I mean, learning about other people's cultures is brilliant. Just straight up. Just brilliant. Baby metal. That's much more along my musical taste. I'm a big fan of Bandmade and Love Bites too, yeah. We have the Harlem Globetrotters. Oh, that brings me back. The Harlem Globetrotters. Coming to my town in March. I want to go. I can't believe they're coming to the town of 50,000. Very cool. I mean, that would be a cool thing as well. That'd be a cool show. That would be cool. I'm still hoping that DC do one more set of concerts, just to have a farewell. I'd like to see one more. I'd like to see a DC concert. Of course, not the original lineup without Mal, but I'd love to go. Another fun, weird place to go in Tokyo is Harajuku. Everyone dresses up in cosplay. Again, totally my vibe. I probably would look ridiculous in cosplay. I don't know where I'd even get a cosplay outfit from. You know, I mean, the only thing I can really compare it to is Comic-Con. Comic-Con came to the UK, it comes to the UK as much as often as possible. And everyone cosplays. And if you're not cosplaying, you're weird. It's almost like you flip the culture. It's great stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, some great stuff. There's some cool places to go. And yeah, it's definitely a plan next year. I don't even know how much the flights are to go to. Let's have a look. Probably not even any flights yet. Oh no, there are, apparently. Can you go direct to Tokyo from the UK? Probably. Sells all cosplay costumes. Cool. No results. We'll have to wait closer to the time, and probably because the country might still be closed. I might have killed my dream of going to Japan next year. Oh well. I used to help write a script for Yuki, his channel on YouTube, The Dark Side of Japan, but we fell out. I was happy to do the Yakuza stuff, but he did creepy stuff about mates, etc. Not my thing. That's a shame you fell out with him, though. That's a shame. I mean, hope, there's always hope. If you were friends once, you can be friends again. Unless it was really bad. All travel restricted for me when I look it up. Yeah, probably. What a shame. You can Google that. Yep, you're not allowed to enter Japan at the moment from the UK. What a shame. Yep. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, good stuff, Aaron. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Good?
I'm good. How are you? Good?
Good.
I'm here because I need to ask you something. I'm just living not far away from you.
Yeah.
I'm selling coffee.
See.
The reason why I'm here is
Yeah.
I would like to know if you roast some coffee for other company.
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Okay, you just roast your own.
Yeah, I just roast for
You're
myself.
not looking for to sublet.
No. It's too much hard work. I have to get my machine insured just in case, and yeah, I'm only doing this for myself basically at the moment.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine, no problem. It was just
I'm still learning, so I don't want to ruin someone else's coffee brand.
okay.
But I'm doing a decent job of it.
No.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm here is because I was here with Jan a couple
Yeah.
of months ago.
I remember.
And they had a beautiful coffee.
See,
So the coffee you had done was fantastic. That's why I say, let me ask if you are looking for a little bit of extra work, because we roast our specialty coffee,
yeah,
but we roast it on a 280 kilogram machine.
yeah, okay,
So, and I would like to do something a little bit smaller.
yeah. Do you have a roaster that will do it for you, or do you like someone to do it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you want to send me an email, we can always have a chat to see what you're looking at and how much coffee you would like to do. But
Well, we're talking about
yeah,
probably 400-500 kilogram of coffee per month.
it's quite a lot of coffee for me because I've only got a small space. It's definitely interesting. I'd have to discuss with my friend who would help me do that because I'm only just one man. I can't do that.
Like a one-man show.
Yeah, I can't. I can only really roast 20 kilos at a time at the moment until I get someone else to work
How
with
much
me.
you can roast at the time?
On this machine, 5 kilos at a time.
Oh.
It's a 6 kilo machine, but I always do 5 kilos just in case of expansion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but it's like computerized.
Yes.
Okay.
So if they had a roasting profile, all you need to do is send me the roasting profile, and I can just send it straight into my machine.
Okay. Would you mind to work out what mainly is like if you are interested?
Yeah.
I would like to know what would be the cost.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
much you want to charge me?
Yeah.
I would say per kilo.
Okay, yeah, we can always work that out. I'd have to talk with my...
Talk to your friend.
Yeah.
And see what you want to come out, you know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, obviously this is what we are talking about at the moment, of these doing these sort of things.
Yeah.
So, and it's a starting point of like 300 to 500 kilogram at the beginning.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll have a chat. I've got your thing now, so grazie.
no problem. I'm living on the other side of the station, so
Perfetto.
wonderful. Thank you.
Ci vediamo. So not things are pretty crazy here in Canada. I'm not sure you guys are big truck. Yep. I won't go into that because I don't talk politics in here. But yeah, I've seen it. I think they have manager or chief, so it's empty. Yep. Okay. Yep. Probably the French connection. French truckers do that every year. Why is it happening in Canada? I would ask the guys if you're gonna have that conversation, if you could do it off stream, just because I would like to keep this outside of politics, because this is a political case and I don't want politics on the channel. So if you could do that, that would be lovely. Yeah. Yeah, we can have a conversation, but 400, that's a lot of coffee for me. I mean, I could do it. They'd have to pay me a lot of money. They would have to pay me a lot of money. 400 kilos is a lot of coffee. No need for sorry, Aaron. You didn't know. I mean, we're all friends here. We can suggest things, but yeah, I know about this stuff. But again, I'd like to keep politics off the channel. It's a fair warning. It's not even a warning really, not for Aaron. I just don't want politics on my channel. It's hard enough as it is to deal with that stuff. Mr. Hilton, welcome back. But the problem with roasting 400 kilos of coffee is I wouldn't have time to roast my coffee. How would I do that? That's a lot of coffee. A lot of coffee. I mean, if it takes, let's say it takes 10 minutes. No need to say sorry, Catman. The problem is everything's political now, and I don't want that here. If you're doing, that's. That'll take 4,000 minutes. What's that in hours? Yeah, it's a lot of coffee. $66 hours a month. That's too much coffee for me. I'd have to work out what gas prices is. I don't know what gas prices is. I'm still having that trouble. How much would I have to charge that guy? A lot of money. I was not cheap. Let's even if I call it £20 per hour. No, it'd be more than that. Call it 31 divided by 60. No, 66 divided by. It means I would have to physically roast $1.27 per litre, something like that, yeah. And that's going to go up as well because of the other stuff I don't want to talk about. I would have to roast 2 hours a day. Yep, not possible for me. Not possible. Especially if I'm streaming, if I'm doing this, if I'm working my shop, if I'm roasting my... Not possible, not happening. Unless they paid me stupid amounts of money. Stupid money. Stupid money. That would be I don't know, 5k a month minimum. I would call that. Just for me, because you got me. Something more than that. Yeah, you would. So, we have actually passed the 2 hour mark now. So I am going to wrap up the stream. I'm going to thank everyone that came into the chat today. So Mr. Anthony Gray, Mr. Carterman, Nifa, Stephen Cartwright was here. Jason Bell was here. Mr. Cuba99 was here. Aaron Dubb was here. Catman Jess, Gillian Woodward and her friend Sue. Mr. Tottenham Tantrum Gold himself, Mr. Dermot was here. Any more? Any more? Any more? Any more? I think I've done Catman Jess, but anyway, to Catman Jess. That is all the people in the stream. So thank you so much for joining as always, guys. It's always lovely to see you. Always lovely to have a chill with you, drink some coffee, and then have a chat about other things other than the stuff we already talk about. It's lovely to see you all. I'm going to head off and enjoy the rest of my day, listen and do a bit of chilling out. Maybe do some work, for God's sakes. Maybe I should actually do some work. Hey ho. It was lovely to see you all. Thank you all so much for joining. I'll catch you at 3:30 tomorrow because I've got my guitar lesson. I will see you then. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow's stream.